this website, and it's speaking about black Africans who ruled Europe. Okay, from 1711 to 1789, and I'm just gonna be showing these pictures, so you can just go through it with me and tell me what you think. I don't know how many pages they have with so many replies and pictures, but I found it interesting, and then I just wanted to share it and just put it here in the sense that a lot of people might be interested in it because I'm reading it and I find it interesting. I can't say whether or not this is like 100% legitimate, but I also can't say that it's illegitimate because of the whole, what you call it, the Black Age or something, Dark Ages, where they're said to have been ruling, and there's like no information about Europe at that point. And around about the time, like this is from 1711, right? 711, and after that, that's when Africans were like really ruling, and then beyond that, there was a slave trade starting in the 1600s. And after that, in the 1800s, there was colonization. So this is way before that. So, for example, this is showing black Germans here. So tell me what you think about this. And this person is a Scottish, a Moorish general. I don't think anyone is just gonna be like, all right, I'm gonna paint these and say this is a Scottish general. If anything, it would be the other way around because of colonization, which people cannot even get their minds around. Like, how would someone sell someone? So, those same people who would sell someone, would they be also able to like hide this truth? Um, this is another one. Anonymous Venetian artist bust of a black in livery, Italy. So this is a black Greek. It's another one. Guys in full armor, the sword. This is Saint Gregory of Germany. This is from 1520, so they dated this. So in this case, you can even Google Gregory of Germany and see the story and see if any other source corroborates this. If you're gonna do that, I'm not, because I'm pretty fascinated by this as it is. So this is a guy in Europe. Seems like he has two people, two children. They look young, who are holding his goods. He has this sword, very expensive looking. It has a ram's head over here, right? The children, one of them here, the other one there, right? And then all of these other people. Like, he looks like he's carrying something for him, but he is wearing a crown amidst these people. So, if we're in this time of slave trade, I wonder what this is. Looks creepy. For me, it does. But this is a very impressive jewel. So I wonder if any slave master would be like, hey, let me depict a black person like this. And I also wonder if any black person would be like, let me just lie to people that this is a Moor in Rome, a black emperor. So this is when the Moors ruled in Spain, and that is confirmed in the sense that if this is news to you, then like you could also look at the Moorish kings who built Spain and Portugal. Okay, and then so there are a lot of comments. Some people have their own opinions, right? But I'm just gonna be showing the pictures. So this is Saint Nicholas. Saint Nicholas. Saint Nicholas. What, like Santa Claus? But he's very, very black. Like, it's not just the marble, the black marble, but even the hair, even the features are black, you know. Saint Benedict, okay, 1524, 1589. So this is basically before slave trade began. 15th century, this is the 1400s. Um, so he is like, I see the scepter here, right? And then he looks like he's bowing down to give something to someone here. This is what I can see. Oh yeah, he's not a king, he's a nobleman. However, oh yeah, that's why he has this crown over here. He's a nobleman. He is not a slave. You won't put a crown on a slave. Oh yeah, so these are the ones I'm talking about. The Spanish black kings who built Spain. All of the cathedrals. Like, call it Moorish architecture to this day. Okay, so this is a portrait, unknown meaning or context, said to be in the National Gallery, Stenberg Palace in Prague, Czech Republic, said to be by Jos van Cleve in 1520. Interesting. So it's just there. This lady here speaking to this man there. And just like inversely, he is giving this to someone. He is giving this to her. And look at those jewels, you know. So this is showing, let's see what the background looks like. Those look like white people. So I believe that at this point there was no racism, because racism started with the idea of being racist. So now this is believed to be James Francis Edward Stuart, or Prince James III of England. Interesting. Look at his hair. Like, at first glance, like, it'll be easy to whitewash this picture because of, you know, what you'd expect when you hear about the Prince of England. But all of these people, by the way, they were defeated. So I would like to ask that in the forum. That's what I would ask. Like, in their greatness, how did they get defeated? But it's also according to the scripture that God literally said that he will take over the whole kingdom and the memory of them will be wiped out. But it won't be wiped out, it'll be forgotten until God makes the people remember. But anyway, it says that this Prince King of England, because of similarities in armor, hairstyle, and leopard skin cloak found in a fake whitenized. Oh yeah, wow, interesting. Because it is very easy to whitewash this one. So they did whitewash it. Whitenized portrait of Prince James III of England, who was son of deposed King James II of England, King James VII of Scotland. Oh yeah, this King James is the apparent author of the King James Bible. And yeah, this is also, a lot of sources say that. So as such, King James III claimed the English and Scottish and Irish thrones. Interesting. That's huge. As James III of England and Ireland and Scotland upon the death of his father in 1701. But from what I understand, King James, who wrote the Bible, died in 1625. The Bible's released in 1611. So I'm not sure if that's the same one or whatever the situation was in reality. He was recognized as King of England, Scotland, and Ireland by his cousin Louis the 14th of France. Following his death in 1766, he was succeeded by his son Charles Edward Stuart in the Jacobite succession. Two wars to restore the Stuarts to the kingship of Britain. Failed. The Jacobite Wars. Okay, so I feel like there's a lot of information here that I was just reading. Some of it I'm not so like well versed in, but you know, I'm just looking through the site. Then there's this person here. Really, really nice jewels. Really, really expensive swords. Swords are expensive, you know, a good one at least. And yeah, I like this picture for some reason. I like the color contrast. I don't know. I just really like it. I wonder who that is, because I like this. Like, if they were selling this as art, I think I would have bought this one. But this flag is looking interesting. It looks like the wings, and here it looks like the feet of a bird, perhaps. Okay, so that's Saint Maurice. So I think this and that they look similar. So this is Saint Maurice with shield bearing a Moor's head. This is a Moor, and this Moor is being depicted as a savage or barbarian. Look at the teeth, look at the nose, as opposed to him. He's depicted in majesty. Look at his nose and his face, but he's obviously black. Saint Maurice. Yeah. Okay. Very, very dark person. Can't even see the face. This is an earring. Looks like some sort of like a gemstone in his ear, pearl or something. Okay, and yeah, this is the first one that I saw, and then I clicked the link. Bust of Antonio Emanuel Nevunda, called Il Negrita Basilica of Santa Maria Maggiore, Rome. Nickname El Negrita. And Negrita sounds just like, the N word. Suggests the Greeks. So these are the black Greeks. Another black Greek. Because I've heard of the black Greeks. So this is an interesting picture. However, the case is, they got these pictures made and printed. I just find it very, very interesting. So let's see if there are more pictures. I'm not going to read the words, but I am going to leave the link if you're interested in reading people's comments. And Moors, there's a lot of information on Moors. There's more about them, so you can read them. So this is a Moorish ruler in the Netherlands, 1510. This is before the slave trade. And the slave trade had different phases, by the way. And it also didn't happen universally everywhere at the same time. Okay. Oh, this one is a really nice one. I recall seeing this one. Bust of Othello, the Moor of Venice. This looks so... Yeah. Is this like they put the cloth over it, right? Yeah, it just gives it some... I don't know. No, is this all stone? Yes, it is. Wow. I really like this. It's pretty nice. So yeah, I'm just appreciating their art. So here, this is where it gets real, because now we're talking about black faces on money. You're not just gonna do this out of, like, this is a whole other level. This is what is really convincing. All of these pictures, I tried to load them, they're not loading. So these are coins from ancient Greece. So this is like ancient coins. I think this is the oldest we've seen so far, 500 to 550 BC. So this is the oldest, and wow, this on its own is like, yeah, this is inexplicable. This is inexplicable and factual, because like we can talk about the paintings being painted by anyone, but these coins won't just be minted by anyone. Impossible. Because follow the money and you'll find the truth. So yeah, this for me takes the cake. So these Greek coins from 500 BC, and they're very, very ancient. So I wonder what these other pictures were that are not loading. Let's see. So let's see if there's anything else. Yeah, I think that's about it for this page. Let me see I just pressed the wrong page. Let me see if there's any picture on the fourth one. Okay, no. All right, anyway. So I'll stop here. So this is all that I'm gonna share with this. Yeah, so this is Black Africans who ruled Europe, 1711 to 1789. So just tell me what you think about it.